Assalamu alaikum everyone. I'm disconnected with my channel because there are so many things, so many reasons. It was Sunday today, a very nice morning that I decided to make a video. This video is for the students who are going to do their Mphil, who are doing their Mphil, and most probably who have done their coursework and they are embarking on their thesis work. So this video is going to help so many students who are in the research journey as well. First of all, I would like to ask or answer one question that is for the students who always want to do their Mphil or MS, obviously after BS or after Masters. First of all, ask yourself that why do you want to do your Mphil? Why is it necessary? Whether you are in a government job, whether you are doing a private job, or whether you are free, you don't have any job. First of all, you should stabilize yourself after your 16 years of education, at least. It's my point of view, and it's on the basis of the circumstances, the surroundings, or the situations we are feeling in Pakistan or in anywhere. Because after 16 years of education, a student must be able to earn a living, not a living to the level that it should feed a family, because so many would disagree here who are financially stable. The parents who have only one daughter or one boy, they must wanted their child to get higher education before getting a job. This is their point of view. There are people in the world who must be thinking that higher education is necessary, but being a professional, being an educationist, working with the students, looking at the circumstances around, the changing phenomena of the world that is changing, because this is not an age of job actually. That after fulfilling 16 years of education, we would think that there would be a job, a white collar job, a nice job for us to pay us, return us back the money we have spent on our education. So strictly talking about in this sense, if you are in a position that you should stabilize yourself, to first do that. Don't go for Mphil, don't go for PhD. First of all, stabilize yourself. In a simple term, you should financially stable. Your pocket should be full of money. You should not be worried about the circumstances of the money around, because when you will be doing your Mphil, if you have such sort of problem that you don't have enough money to get free of your thoughts, you would always be involved in your thoughts, thinking about the money, how to gather money, how to get money, how to manage finances and all these things. So Mphil is a very relaxing degree. Like, it's not a relaxing degree in a sense. It requires a person who is relaxed, who is calm, who is like, it's a it's a dessert after meal. It's a dessert you enjoy, you cherish yourself. It's like a button hole in your shirt that shines well on the top. So talking in this term, I hope so many of you must have understood that when I say dessert after meal, you eat it when you have capacity to eat. You don't eat too much. You eat with cherish. You eat with luxury, or like in a style. So do that in a way. Secondly, those students who are just in the journey of Mphil and they have taken admission in any university, Rifa International, Namal University, Islamic University, Allama Iqbal Open University, and there are a number of other universities who are, offering Mphil degrees and MS degrees. So if you have taken admission in any of the university, it depends on you how you get through it, because your thinking pattern, your point of view really matters a lot. Coursework is, it's a halwa. In Punjabi or in Urdu, we say, this is halwa, I can do. So I would say coursework is a bit easier. It's very easy to read, it's very easy to memorize, it's very easy to explain your thoughts, it's very easy to get in touch with the books. But if the coursework is done, you shouldn't feel yourself that you are in a great worry. Greater pains come with the greater struggles. This is for the thesis. So here is the advice. If you want to do your Mphil, then you have taken admission, then your coursework is started. During that coursework, your terms, your connections with your professors in the department should be very strong, should be very positive, you should be very tricky to understand that which professor would help you get through all this phenomena like title submission, title acceptance, synopsis acceptance, and then thesis and all these blah blah blah. All of the students who are doing their Mphil, they must know that there are so many obstacles or stages one must have to pass through to get a degree of Mphil. So your connections, your positive relationship, your understanding, and your keen observation about your teachers, that who is going to help you out through it, and that is very necessary. And this is the first point. Second point is for your own self. You must be thinking about a very recent and updated title. Title comes later, but the area in which you want to work, you should be very clear about the area in which you want to work. You should be very clear about the chunks of that area majorly working in the present era. In present era, which fields are emerging, which titles are less worked upon, and which are the loopholes that are left by the other researchers. And this can only be done through reading and reading the other scholars' theses, articles, and all the data that is available on different websites that are related to research. Then the real story begins here in your thesis, because research work, as I've said, it was halwa. So in research, you have to struggle a lot. Imagine yourself like a swimmer who has come in the place of a water that is shallow, and he has to move his hands, arms, legs deliriously to find out through the other corner, or to reach out for help, or find yourself in a person like you are fallen anywhere. So you are in a ditch and you have to struggle a lot with your reading, understanding, clarity, and persuasion to get through it. So I have given you 2 tips to understand and to keep in mind when you are in the department or when you are with your teachers. After that, you should not be like in a position that I will do this, I will do this, I will do that. No, just prioritize 3 things. That this is my first priority, that this is my field, this is my area on which I want to work, and after that go for the title in that area, then second area, field, and then title, then third, field, area, and title. So these are the only 3 things, 3 top priorities that you will keep and remember or keep in mind. That if your fellows come and they say, I am working on this, don't get inspired, don't get impressed, don't get demotivated, don't get detract that okay, I will also do that. No. And don't tell your fellows that on which title or in which area you will be working upon, because you never know. On the day of presentation, many of them would be copying you, would be having your sort of title or your area of study, and then you will be in a lurch. So this is the very professional tip or trick that I have given you, that your research, your area, field should not be discussed with anyone, because on one day you will get through it. You will get to know all the things, all the peculiarities or the points that bother you. In another video, I'll make a video on the research engines, where to get the data, material, and all these things. But with the last tip or suggestion is that you should follow your mind, You should stay focused and you should not detract yourself. See you in the other video. Thank you.